Hi, I'm Frank Brewing, co-owner and operator of Butcher Block 66 in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Today we're going to go through cutting instructions for a pig. Cutting instructions basically tell us how you want your animal cut up and what kind of cuts you're going to get back when you come to pick it up. So when it comes to cutting instructions, we prefer them before the animal gets here, but if we don't, you'll get a call from us within the next couple days to get those cutting instructions. The first thing that we're going to ask you is name and phone number, which we probably already have, but then we'll also need your address for our custom processing record for the state. Then we'll ask you if you're getting a whole pig or half a pig, and then how you'd like it wrapped. Do you want it paper wrapped or vacuum sealed? There's pros and cons to each. Whichever one you choose, that's what we'll go with. So the first thing that you'll get asked about when it comes to cuts are the internals: your heart, your liver, and your lard. If you want them, we'll package them up and get them in the freezer for you. The rest of these cuts, if you don't want them, we'll trim them out and it'll go into your ground product. Some of these cuts you can do as fresh cuts, or you can do them as smoked. And there's additional costs associated with smoked product, but we can get into that when you call. So first up are the pork hocks. You want them fresh, we can do them fresh, or we can smoke them. Then we have pork steaks, and we can do those at a 1/2 inch, we can do them at 3/4 of an inch. Typically we do those 2 per package. Then we can do a pork shoulder roast. You can get them 2 pounders, you can get them 3 pounders, and it kind of depends on how many mouths you have to feed or if you like leftovers. Then we have pork chops. We cut them anywhere from a 1/2 inch to 1 inch in thickness, and we go 4 per package on those. Then we take the spare ribs, package them up for you if you'd like them, or we can trim them out to ground product. Now we get into the good stuff, your bacon and your ham. So the bacon is your pork belly, and you can leave it fresh as side pork, or we can cure it and smoke it, and you can get your bacon. And then we'll ask you if you want it thin, medium, or thick cut. When it comes to your ham, we can do that fresh as well, or we can smoke it. And then you can decide, do you want to cut into roast? Do you want to cut in half? Do you want it left whole for a big Easter ham? We can also cut ham steaks out of it. And we'll cut starting at the middle, we'll work our way to each end of it, and then the ends we'll leave as roast. If you said no to anything, we'll grind it into one of these ground products. Again, they have additional costs associated with each ground product, but we can cover that when you call. So we can do breakfast sausage. We do that in 1 pound tubes. We can do fresh bratwurst. Typically we put those 6 per package, but however many you want a package, we can do. We can do Italian sausage, again, 1 pound packages. Or we don't put any seasoning at all in it, and it can be ground pork. So hopefully that shed a little bit of light on the cut sheet that we go through with you. Like I said before, ideally we have this before the animal arrives, but if we don't, we'll get a hold of you the day after the animal is butchered, just so we have that information and we can get to work. Typically it's about 2 weeks after we butcher it, because if you have any smoked product, we let it cure for 7 days and then we smoke it. So we say about 2 weeks. Then you'll probably get another call from us letting you know that it's done. Payment will be due when you come to pick it up. We'll have the pig all boxed up, ready to go. We'll load it in the back of your vehicle and you can rock and roll. If you got any more questions, feel free to give us a call at 715-344-7622, or send us an email at butcherblock66wi@gmail.com, or feel free to send us a message on Facebook. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions.